I've learned the value of confident humility, the balance between knowing what I bring and acknowledging what I still need to learn. I used to fear that showing vulnerability would erode people's confidence in me, that saying, I'm not sure, would somehow signal weakness. But what I found was the opposite. When I named what I didn't know and sought out others who did, trust deepened. People leaned in. The decisions were made stronger, not because I controlled the outcome, but because I invited collective wisdom into the process. And yet, not all leaders choose that path. Some double down on projection and polish, masking uncertainty with certainty. The story of Elizabeth Holmes and the collapse of Theranos is a sobering reminder of what happens when confidence isn't grounded in humility or accountability. As many of you know, Holmes convinced investors, board members, and much of the public that her company had revolutionized blood testing with just a few drops. She dressed the part, spoke in absolutes, and made bold claims with no room for doubt. But behind the scenes, the technology didn't work. Those closest to her were discouraged from raising concerns. Rather than admitting what she didn't know or couldn't yet deliver, she pushed forward with a narrative built on bravado and denial. What made it dangerous wasn't just that the product failed, it's that so many people had been led to believe it couldn't fail. The cost was enormous. Careers were damaged, trust was destroyed, patients were misled, and the company imploded. It's the shadow side of decisive leadership without humility. Decisions get made, but not wisely. Confidence gets projected, but without substance. And momentum, rather than being evidence of vision, becomes a runaway train. That's not just a leadership misstep, it's a breach of trust.